Alright, y'all, what's up? So I'm gonna do another video journal video. We outside today. You see, it's really cold, so I'm gonna make this a short one. I don't do the cold. I don't like being outside in the cold. But it's nice. You see, we at the lake again. This is my second time coming here, other than the last time in the first video when I jogged here. But yeah, I just wanted to take a moment, sit down, and kind of just reflect on the move as a whole, to be honest. So as of right now, I've been in the crib for almost as of tomorrow, I'll be in the crib for a month. Tomorrow's the 14th of the month. And yeah, so I'll be in the crib for a month. I haven't really been able to spend that much time, like actually in the place. And I think that has been making me kind of doubt moving, because obviously, like, when I moved, I wanted to move with the intention of enjoying the place and enjoying the house and all that. And right now my main goal, like, overall, is to take control of my financial aspect of life. And obviously, in moving out of a house, like, in taking the decisions from not paying rent to paying rent, that's just not the best decision financially. And I think that's just kind of making me struggle with the decision of moving out. Although I do feel better, like, mentally, I just feel a lot clearer on a day-to-day basis, but not necessarily having the time to actually enjoy the thing that I'm kind of spending my money on. When I almost wish that I wasn't spending money on it. I think that just mental, like, back and forth, it's just been kind of getting to me just a little bit. As of the last 2 weeks, I want to say, ever since I got the couch, which was like 2 weeks ago, I've been enjoying my time a lot more, even though it's still minimal. And so basically, or let me tell y'all why I don't even have time in the house in the first place. Basically, I've been working pretty much 2 full-time jobs, just to get my money. I've been working 2 full-time jobs just because I was at a point where all I wanted to do was just work as much as possible because for a long time, the way that I was operating just wasn't good for my finances long term. You know what I'm saying? And I took basically all like the whole entire last fall, basically from September up until I want to say this end of the year. Um, I took that whole time to just kind of like grind and just get my finances back into a good place, get a head start, get ahead on on my money. You know what I'm saying? Um, and with that, I took up basically 2 full-time jobs. And why do people people keep parking in the spot that's literally right behind the camera. So I'm like staring at the camera, but okay, he's moving. But yeah, so in that, I took up 2 full-time jobs and I was just focused on just saving money. And I was still in a rush to move out just because I knew that it would be good for my mental. And yeah, I made the decision to move out. I wish that maybe I just didn't feel like I was in such a rush to make that decision. I don't know why I felt rushed to make that decision. Well, no, I do know why. It's because moving out was a big goal for me for a really long time. Like it pretty much has been my goal since I graduated high school. And I've lost sight of that goal a lot of times, in terms of like my savings, and I've just put that money elsewhere. And that's what I mean by like the way that I was operating for my finances just wasn't good for the long term. I just couldn't even save up for like goals because eventually I would just make up an excuse to put it towards something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I had car issues, which it's a whole nother thing in itself, or I would put it towards the brand and da 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 da. But I wanted to take that time and just work as much as possible and just really like set my finances toward and my mental towards moving out. And that's pretty much all I was thinking about that whole entire time from September to December. And I just think it's funny that the second that I actually physically moved into the place and I physically accomplished that goal, my mind is like, damn, well, now I have these other goals financially that are kind of being put to the side or that could have been accomplished easier had I stayed in that position that I was in. Though now I'm taking a little bit more time off, a little bit more time off. I live in the 1 day a week, but still, that's pretty big. That's pretty big considering the way that I've been operating, the last couple months. Like I haven't had a day off since like September 23rd. Like I've taken a couple of days off. Like I had Thanksgiving off. I took a couple of days off for Christmas. I took a couple of days off for the move, but I haven't had like a fully fledged like day where I just did what I wanted to do and there wasn't anything to do, if that makes sense. And this is the first day basically since September, that I've done that. But yeah, so I'm glad to be having more time off. And though I'm really proud of myself for accomplishing this goal, and that's kind of the reason why I wanted to come out here today and just like, um, take a moment to just be proud of myself and reflect on like, this is something that I wanted for a really long time. This is that I did focus on for a really long time. And like, even though like, yes, my goals are different now. And yes, what I'm striving for, is almost hindered by, what I'm saying, me making the decision to move out. It's not something that I can't accomplish. It's not something that it's impossible for me. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely something that we're working towards and I'm still on the path to. It's just going to take a little bit longer now that, it's just going to take a little bit longer now that I do move out, now that I have bills to pay. You know what I'm saying? But, uh, yeah, other than that, I'm working on getting the place furnished. And I feel like really once the place is fully furnished, or not fully, cause I mean, I don't know. I don't view things as like fully furnished. Like I think there's always things to add. There's always things to do and changes to make. But once I get basically the bare minimum, which is what I'm focusing on right now, like a table and, a couch and a TV stand and a coffee table, all that, and a dresser. Once I get all of that, I think that I'll feel a lot better in the space. Like that's what I'm telling you. As soon as I got the couch, I come home from work and I sit on the couch and I watch my TV and I'm satisfied. I'm happy. It's a lot better than just being in my, bedroom and my only space being my bedroom. So yeah, with that being said, again, I'm cold. I'm really not trying to make this video take too long. That's pretty much all I had to talk about. I'm really grateful and I'm really proud of myself that I've gotten to this point, and where I am. And I know that even if I may be doubting the decision, I know that I made a good decision in the long term. And I know that I made something that I've been working towards for a while. And I know that I made something that, um, yeah, I'm proud of myself for. And now it's just all about like figuring out how to live. Like now it's about taking that next step because I wanted to get to this point so that I could get to the next point and the next point, which is, you know what I'm saying, learning to live and doing my own things and doing a studio for my clothing stuff and taking my clothing stuff to a whole different level. And you know what I'm saying? Now that we've made the first step, it's just about getting to that point and keeping my other goals and my other things in mind. And I think that's just the main priority right now is, which I think I've done good at so far. Like that's been my main priority since August was really just to keep the goal of moving in mind. And obviously I did. Obviously it was the only thing that was on my fucking mind. That's why I'm at where I'm at now. But now my goal moving forward is to keep my finances in mind. You know what I'm saying? And not, compromise what I'm working towards, just because of something that I think may benefit me in that time, right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Just cause that's kind of been my mindset in the past. And yeah, I want to set myself up for success in the future. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel like with these video journals, I always usually make them a really long video and I really talk about a lot of subjects and a lot of topics. Um, or at least whatever is going on in my life right now. But to be honest, that's pretty much it. I mean, for the longest, again, that's what I'm saying. The only thing on my mind for the longest time was moving. So the only thing in this video is the move. But yeah. With that being said, thank you for watching. Anybody who's watched, these videos are more just for me to, kind of, you know what I'm saying, just, evaluate myself mentally, I guess, in a sense, more so than it is for other people to watch. But I hope that if anybody does watch, they're able to find some sort of insight or some sort of, anything that may help them in their lives on a daily basis. So thank you. I don't know. I hate the cold, but like, I'm in a good mood. So I'm just laughing and shit. But yeah, I did want to like journal a little bit and, walk around a little bit. But fuck that. Fuck that. All right. Oh, fuck. It's so, oh, fuck.